In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to run the new meta defense and the adjustments that I use personally that's got me into high win streaks on regs right now. Now, I'm playing Ultimate Team. I'm building through solo right now, so bear with me. I'll be doing gameplay with that. However, the nickel 3-3. Now, this play right here is awesome, but there's a counter to it. If you watch the video that I posted previously, it shows you the counter to this meta defense. So you'll have the best of both worlds if you check them both out and just gain the knowledge that I give you guys. Now, we're gonna be in the Chiefs defensive playbook. And now I'm thinking in my mind, should I even drop the scheme for the members for this? Because I think it's gonna be patched day 1 or the day 2 or day 3, whenever EA drops it, the title update. So I may drop the $1 first and then we'll wait and see for 3-3 because like I said, they may nerf the whole damn formation or it could just be the damn play. So you guys let me know in the comments. Do you guys want the dollar scheme, the dollar with the quarter, or do you want the 3-3 scheme first? Hit me with it because that's coming out tomorrow. I'm getting ready to record everything. I already did the offensive one. I just got to know what the defense is that you guys want to roll with. Let me know right now, man. Vote for it. All right, so 3-3. As far as personnel, you want your fastest people in there, okay? So right here, Simmons, I'm going to leave him in there. He's what, 93 speed here. I'll go ahead and put 91 speed Wiggins. And then here... Matter of fact, you know what I want to do? I want to actually use her. I'm going to go ahead and use her Simmons. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put Wiggins here, and then I'll move Simmons to the middle. So Simmons will go right here. So that'll be my user because he's faster, right? So 3-3. The name of the play is the LB Blitz 0. Now, as far as your coaching adjustments, I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to put my cornerback matchups by speed. And then here you can mess around with this. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Now, the full scheme, like I said, will be in the member section if you guys want to see that first. And on offense, I'm sorry, I'm using 2 controllers. I'm just going to pick any shotgun play. It doesn't matter. Let's go with dagger. Now, what makes this defense so crazy is it only requires 2 adjustments if you just want to run it. Okay, so you're going to be using the middle linebacker. And the 2 adjustments are pinching your linebackers or your defense. So you press RB or R1, left stick down for pinch. That'll shift the defense and bring these guys here, and then you put them in QB contains. RB or R1, RB or R1 again, contains. Now, typically this guy comes inside right here, but as long as he has a contain art, they usually sit like right here together. Okay, so that's the base setup, and this is what makes the defense good is because these guys loop around. Now, it is one of those where defense where it's either gonna loop or it's not. You know what I mean? It just depends on the situation. I want to say the block shedding and stuff like that. You guys know how it's RNG, so it's all random, but you're going to get those. You see what I'm saying? Like they'll run far outside and it's just too damn hard to do anything against this defense as far as trying to pass. Because if you have a good defense, you're going to be able to get around it. So, I mean, you'll be able to lock a lot of stuff up. So you see how this guy's looping and you have disengaged blocks and stuff like that. It's just crazy. Now, as far as extra adjustments with this defense, now, if they like put their running back on a route, it's even crazier because like they will actually come in. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be, you see what I'm saying, and how fast they are. Now, where this defense suffers is you're putting safeties in the linebacker positions, and this is why I tell you guys the counter to run is because they suffer the same speed penalty that linebackers do when they're trying to stop the run. So when they're this close, you run outside, you can cook this deep. Check out the previous video, man. Okay. So, all right. So once we do the pinching and then we contain, we can pass commit, right? If you know it's a pass, you can pass commit. And then you can shade over the top by pressing wire triangle, right stick up for over the top. And if you think they're inside routes, you can shade inside, wire triangle inside. Okay. And then we snap the ball, and then your user is just going to follow whoever you can. Now, I want you guys to pay attention what's happening because previously, if you were watching that crossing route, if your awareness was there, if I just played it regular and I ran this play, look at the crossing route. You see the B route? Show you guys how significant adjustments are for this defense. So right here, you look at the crossing route. Okay, the crossing route is just gonna cook. I mean, he's over here cooking everybody. That's pretty much a touchdown, right? However, with the proper setups, pass commit shade over the top inside. Let's try to run that again. And now look at the difference. And now I can just use this guy, and then you'll have the X route, and there's just not enough time. Now he eventually, depending on who's on him, will eventually get burned. So you got to be careful. This is where all my other adjustments come into play. Okay, so you see how I'm running the route for him now? Now, eventually, like I said, the guy will start to get cooked, but it's all good. You see how he's running ahead of him because of the adjustments, the simple adjustments that we made. Now let's talk about some of the other adjustments that I do. Okay, so for that, we need to come back into the coaching adjustments and situational. If it's 1st and 10, I'll go ahead and put a curl flat to about, I want to say 5 yards for now, right? And if he needs more yards, I drop it back. Now, I like to use curl flats and cloud flats. Just depends on the situation. But for right now, let's talk about the 5-yard curl flats, okay? And then we'll go ahead and run this one again, same play. And this is one of the adjustments that I make. I can put both these linebackers, instead of blitzing them, I can put them both into curl flats. I don't know why that guy's not going into curl flat, but now you have 5-yard curl flats. However, your pass rush, you're not gonna have like the crazy disengaged blocks and stuff like that, but you'll have people here for the inside. Now, other adjustments that you can do, let me just throw this. Other adjustments that you can do is vert hooks and curl flats. So let's just say I want the left side of the field to be bottled. Pull this guy in, put this guy on a curl flat. Curl flat, and then put this guy on a vert hook. So it look like this. So now I have the 5, I have the inside, I can contain, I can shade over the top, I don't have to pass commit, I can shade inside, and now I come this way and I watch the crossing route, and you'll see the vert hook and everything's pretty much boxed up. Now I thought I was gonna have like a 4-man pass rush, but it's all good. Remember that pass rush is key. You see all the time this guy has? It's just something that you deal with when you start putting people into coverage. This is why we want to blitz more than not, because it's gonna throw your opponent off. You're not gonna just run the same thing over. So when it is time, and you know he's gonna pass, you pass commit, and then you drop the contains, and then you let the play ride out like this. You know what I mean? Boom, just get up here, and it's money. You're gonna have like the pass rush that you need. Now, for some reason, the Trey White flex is actually picking it up pretty good. But what I've seen so far in gameplay, practice mode, it just plays a lot better than gameplay right now, which is beyond me. Like, this doesn't play this well in gameplay. I don't know why it's like that. It's crazy to me. Like, really, it is crazy to me. Like, you see how they're picking up blitz. You see like just the shedding and stuff like that. The way they're picking up the blitz is amazing in practice mode right now. So maybe they need to apply this template to the game, because right now it's not working out. Okay, so that's curl flats. And let me just show you why I use five curl flats right here, is because you'll see where they sit. Now, I don't know if it's a bug in the game or if that's just the way they're gonna leave curl flats. But the way it's supposed to be is they're supposed to like get inside the numbers. Like, you'll see this guy coming to the curl flat at 5, and he should play like right here into the curl flat, right? However, he's going a little bit further, like it's a cloud flat. So we could look at this right here and then look at the rest. See how cloud flats react. Let's go ahead and choose a new play, and then we'll set our coaching adjustments to cloud flats 5, and let's see how far he goes out with that. So it's crucial. I think it's something you guys need to pay attention to. It's a big part of the game. So let's go ahead and do it. And to get the cloud flat, we're gonna put him in a curl, then shade down and up, okay? And then we'll contain like this. So we'll have the contains, we'll have that. And sometimes you'll get the 4-man contain where this guy comes in free and you don't need this linebacker. He'll come in anyway. But let's just see how he breaks. He goes to the same place that the curl flat goes. So in Madden 23, the curls and the clouds are doing the exact same thing. Previously, they weren't. Previously, the curls would play further inside and the clouds would play outside. So I don't know, maybe that's just something new that's gonna hang around in Madden. So remember that when you're running this, you can run double curl flats. You could go ahead and put one to this side. And let's say you see how he's running a crosser, right? You can actually mitigate that by going ahead and putting your cloud flats to 2025, right? So if he wants to run P8 crossers, we'll come to this play, pull him in, contain, put this guy on a curl flat, shade over the top, pass commit if you know it's a pass. And now you don't have to worry about it. Let's see where he goes, because it's interesting to me. See, now he's backing up toward inside the numbers. So they're gonna need to patch that in the game, because the cloud flat should be taking off toward outside the numbers, but now he's doing what a curl flat was doing. So again, putting these guys right here, this guy should be belling to the outside of the numbers on a cloud flat to 25. However, he's not doing that. He's backpedaling to the numbers, and that's gonna get you cooked. So that's just something for you guys to learn. Now, the last setup that I like to use online, okay, is this one right here, where I'll pull everybody in, contain, and then I'll just blue out everybody on the back. So I'll make a cover 3 out of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I blend this in all together, different plays. I'll leave the tight end open. You see the tight end will just go free. Boom, boom. And then you're just gonna, I'm telling you guys, the shedding is insane. Okay, so you could do that. You could blue out everybody with your cover 3, contain, or you could put a curl flat out there if you want. So if the tight end does go, now remember I have them set to 20, but assuming that they set them to 5, you could run it that way. Boom, you watch the middle of the field. My blues are out there actually helping with that crossing route. So you see why I like to use those adjustments. You see it in my gameplays where I scored 92 points. Check it out, man. It's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but remember the base setup is simple. Pinch, contain, shade over the top, shade inside or outside, depending. If it's a tight formation, you shade outside. If it's a trips formation, I usually shade inside. Now, if they start hitting outside routes, I shade outside, stuff, things of that nature. And then you just want to use these looping blitzers, okay? And until they patch it, it's going to be the meta defense right now, so use it while you can. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.